Do you often find yourself asking, why am I still single? You are ready to settle down and have an amazing relationship, but you are struggling to find the right person. I'm Ceza Ouzounian, and I'm a relationship and love coach, and I help women identify their inner blocks that is stopping them from having their dream relationship. So there's lots of things that can be going on internally, and whatever's going on internally is going to affect your external world. So these can be things like the thoughts that you're having, the beliefs that you have, the patterns that you're repeating, your relationship experiences, your childhood experiences, your fears and your worries. So there's lots of things that can be going on that is affecting you from attracting the right person. Let me give you an example. I worked with a client who had a fear of rejection. She was worried that she was going to be rejected. So what she did was attract guys who only wanted casual relationships, because that way the relationship never got serious and the rejection was never that bad. When we worked on that and we delved deep and tapped into why there was this fear of rejection, which had to do with her childhood, and we released that, it meant that she met someone who wanted a serious relationship and she was ready for that. There wasn't this fear holding her back. So this is what we want to get to. What is going on beneath the surface? And there are so many things we can do to find out what those inner blocks are and release them. And I've got a free ebook that I will talk about in a minute. So I want you to think about, what thoughts are you having, or how are you feeling when it comes to dating? If you're going on a date and you feel hopeless, or you're having the thought of, oh, there's no good men left, then you're already closing off your energy. You're blocking anyone from coming into your world. And that's what we want to catch and change. So you're not going in with this negative emotion. You're not going in with these negative thoughts, because that is going to stop you from attracting the person that you want. If, for instance, you deep down don't believe you deserve the kind of person you want, and this comes up a lot, you're not going to attract the kind of person you want. And if they do come into your world, you're either not going to notice them, or you are going to think you're not worthy of them, and you're not even going to give it a chance. You're going to push them away, even if they come after you and want you. So this is what we want to start identifying. What are the fears you're having? What are the worries? What are your thoughts? How do you feel when you're dating, or even just thinking about relationships? Start noticing those fears. Start noticing your self-talk. Start noticing how you're feeling. What are your past relationships like? Are there patterns there that you can look at and be like, okay, this is what's happening? Or maybe your childhood, maybe you grew up in a family where your parents split up, or a lot of the people around you, the parents split up. So you have this negative view about relationships. So write down, you can journal on all these. How am I feeling about dating? What do I think about dating? What was my childhood like when it came to relationships? What are my past relationships like? What patterns am I repeating? And all of this will start bringing some of those blocks up to the surface, which is so powerful, because when they come up to the surface, that's when you can start changing that story. You don't need to repeat the same pattern again and again. You don't need to keep attracting the wrong person again and again. You can break that cycle. You can attract the person that you desire, and you can have the relationship you want. First, you need to clear out all these negative energies and negative blocks and resistances out of your energy, so that you can then align to what you want and call in what you want. Call in that person that you want and have that relationship. I know how powerful this work is. I've done it myself. I've done it with clients. And not only do you feel amazing because you've got rid of all this stale energy, you've aligned into your confidence and into your power and into your desires, but you are more likely to attract that person and have what you want, which is what, this is why you're here on this video watching this, because you are ready to have that amazing relationship. So yeah, look at what's going on internally. And if you start noticing, let's say you're going on a date and you can feel that hopelessness coming up, catch it and decide not to feel hopeless. Decide to feel hopeful and think about all the amazing things that could happen. So it's about catching those negatives and changing them, so you're not repeating the same patterns. And with my clients, I use the energy alignment method to really work on this and really identify what's below the surface, and clear it out and align to what they desire. So I mentioned that I have a free ebook, and this is 5 steps to finding the love of your life. And it's an amazing place to start to really get clear on what you want, what negatives are coming up in your life, and how to kind of start changing that so it's not affecting everything. It's not affecting your love life. It's not affecting who you attract. We want to start changing that. So I'm going to put the link in the caption. Go and download it and work through the exercises so that you can start on this journey. And when you're ready, book a call with me. Let's have a chat. See where you're at, because only by doing the inner work are you going to change where you're at. So I want you to find the perfect person for you. I want you to be happy in your relationship. I want you to have a tool that will be there for you when things get tough. And whether you're single or in a relationship, life gets tough sometimes. So how do we deal with it? Yes, so I'm going to stop, otherwise I'll just keep talking. Go and download the ebook, work through the exercises, and get in contact if you're stuck. Because you can have the dream relationship. You can find someone special. I found someone special after a shitty relationship. So I know you can do. And everything that I work with my clients and everything I talk about in the ebook, these are all the things that I have done to change my relationship. I went from a toxic relationship to now being married to my husband, and I met him 6 months after I did some of this work. And I know how powerful this work is. So go and download that book. Think about what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you're saying to yourself. Look at your past patterns, and get in contact if you're stuck. I will see you soon. Bye.